The engine on my car failed twice. Now here's the story. It all started with noise from the rear. I took my car to the mechanic, and while we were there, we also did an oil change. And that's when things started looking bad. The oil was full of metal shavings, brass colored, the type you don't ever want to see. And at that point, I realized things weren't looking small anymore. So I did what everybody would do. I left the car there, waiting for my engine to be taken out and inspected. And then my worst fear happened. The main bearing was gone. Now, after 2 weeks, my mechanic told me we should rebuild it. An used engine could be way worse. And so we did. Spent months on it. Almost everything inside was new. Even the turbos were refurbished. And when it was finally done, I thought that was it. Freshly rebuilt engine. A second chance. What could go wrong? I just wanted to break it in and finally enjoy it. 2 days later, it passed inspection. I put winter tires on. I was ready to take it on a proper long drive. But do you remember that sound I mentioned at the beginning? The mechanic never identified the cause. He told me to keep driving until it became more obvious. And then, 40 kilometers after inspection, the drive shaft broke. I was stranded, and the car went straight back to the mechanic. And about 2 weeks later, we found the part we needed, we replaced it, and the car was back on the road again. And for a while, everything felt normal. It was a pretty good week, actually. I was in the middle of moving out. It was pretty nice to have my car back when I needed to drive all the time. And then the final drive came. I was driving about 60 kilometers an hour, 3,000 RPM. The lanes were merging. I was accelerating, not heavily, just enough. And then all of a sudden, I started feeling the engine braking very strongly, very suddenly. I put the car in neutral, the engine shut off. And then it never cranked again. After about 1 month, the mechanic finally had time to take the engine out and look inside of it. And we found a real problem. The main bearing was worn out unevenly. And that could mean only one thing. The engine block was deformed. The rebuild could never stand a chance to last. So now I had two options. Sell the car as it is and take the loss, or buy a used engine. Now here's the deal, a used engine goes for around 4,000 to 5,000 euros. I've already spent 5,000 euros to rebuild this engine. So what do you even do at that point? Do you buy a new engine and just fix it? Do you take the loss and move on? Or do you keep fighting for a car you love? And that's the hard part. I love this car. It's fast, it's comfortable, and it gave me a lot of good memories. I've thought about it a lot, and after a lot of searching, I found an used engine and I'm waiting for it to arrive. I'm not giving up on it. Not yet. We figured it out.